What's up, Crypto Crew? Welcome back, or if this is your first time, I'm Captain Crypto Mite, actively escaping the matrix, scoping out the crypto ocean. So if you like your odds, get on the boat, stay up to date, thumbs up, and join the hunt.
Into the boat!
Crypto Crew, Kaspa will send shockwaves on the crypto ocean. It's just a matter of time and adoption. As you will see more of Kaspa's adoption taking place around the world in today's vid included. Prove all things, hold fast that which is good. Keep your crypto investments safe. Practicing self-custody is key, Crypto Crew, especially during this 2025 bull run. In our personal opinion, the Tangent Wallet is your best option, plug and play, easy to use, and the most affordable cold storage out there. So if you wish to order your Tangent Wallet today, you can get 10% off using code CryptoCrew. Check out the link in the description box below. Thanks so much for your consideration and support in advance, and may the Lord Jesus Christ bless you all.
What other cryptocurrency should you buy? What's the next Bitcoin? Well,
recently, Chad, aka the Rue Barbarian, interviewed Anel, an Ecuadorian entrepreneur who just opened a Latin American chicken rotisserie shop in Vilnius, Lithuania, called Latino Visciukas. Anel has been around the world, a bit of a renaissance man, as you will find out in today's interview. Shout out to Chad, aka the Rue Barbarian, Anel, and the Kaspa community.
My idea was, okay, I'm here in Vilnius now, and I might as well do something that I like. I love cooking, I love cuisine. And the idea of opening a Latin American rotisserie in Vilnius is because there is no such thing as the Latin American rotisserie. In Latin America, most likely you have a rotisserie in every single corner. Here, people might have kebabs in every corner, but not roasted chicken as much. And I had this idea in my head, and I said, okay, why not? Having an additional gig thing to do. And I opened this. We just started on January. Actually, we're super new. We just integrated online applications the last 2 weeks, and we were good to go. We're just starting. Very happy, very excited, accepting Kaspa from day one, actually. But yeah, so that's kind of my background. I quit this corporate world for a number of years now, and I do some consulting on the side as an attorney, but I like the idea that I will get my PhD and I will cook chicken for a living.
Nice.
No, people like it so far. People like it a lot. I mean, chicken is very friendly. Roasted chicken is brilliant, and we serve 3 different sauces. People are really engaged with this. And more and more is getting attention. So hopefully, as any business, we'll develop. And it's kind of interesting somehow.
Why did you accept Kaspa as a payment option?
So my brother actually brought Kaspa to me, and he said, dude, this is super interesting. He was insisting me every two weeks, what do you think about it? How you like the underlying technology? Did you read any documentation? And I was like, yeah, dude. I mean, I went through, and it was interesting. And
you cannot possibly confirm a transaction before most of the network even heard of it. It will still take the same time for miners to receive the block containing the transaction. Up to that time, they will mine parallel blocks that do not add confirmations to the transaction.
And actually, I was listening podcasts of Kaspa, listening to Shai, Vygorsky, on various interviews, and it's kind of cool because you spend 5 years, 7 years in crypto, and you think you understand stuff, and you say, okay, I listen to this, I kind of understand it. But you have to go through 2 or 3 times in the recording and say, okay, this is very cool. This is very interesting. This is how this is possible. There's no way this is real. There's no way this actually happened. There's no way, the trilemma. And then you go through the, more documentation. So I bought the Kaspa books and mostly I was looking into the, notes and white papers and reading and listening to these various materials, to the point that I like it so much that I saw that this is huge. I mean, this is one thing that happens every 50 years, I guess. Is this one unique thing that it is very difficult to replicate. It grew from the community organically, and how it was spread, how all various features are related to Kaspa just make it just very exciting. Business is somehow having additional income. I just opened 2 months ago, and I have maybe 2-3 payments on Kaspa, but most people are very curious, and I'm offering 20% off discount with Kaspa. So people the moment listen 20% off. Okay, what is this?
How do I,
And when you start displaying block DAS and you show the visualizer to people, it's absolutely mind-blowing. Some people are really interested, man, honestly interested. interest to look into this. And I think the merchant's idea of not just accepting Kaspa, using Kaspa, making the people experience this one click and, poof, the transaction is there is just absolutely insane. People don't believe it until they actually test it.
One of the best kind of like examples and getting people to kind of go, oh, wow, is you show them the visualizer, you show them 10 blocks per second. They're like, what the heck is this? You're like, yeah, that's not your grandma's Bitcoin. And then they're like, yeah, it can't be, it's probably fast, but how fast is it? I said, well, here, just, download a wallet. And boom. And right away, it's for those that are in crypto and know transaction speed and confirmation speeds, they're like, wow, that's amazing. And it's in my wallet. You're like, yep, you don't have to wait for confirmation. It's already there. What's been the response? Like we talked to these merchants. You're like, yeah, some people don't even know about Kaspa. It doesn't matter. You've offered an incentive. So
yeah. I have a client that he goes to the gym and he picks half chicken on the way. And he already paid me twice in Kaspa. And he was complaining because he was saying, okay, he was using Kraken, I think. And he knows a lot about self-custody. He's been in crypto for a while, actually. He was like, okay, I cannot believe it's so fast. And I said, but wait, use a Kaspa wallet and you will see the difference. It is even more. And the guy couldn't believe it.
Nice.
There's various experiences. I guess from the discount part of things, people are interested. Okay, what is that? It's Bitcoin with internet speed. It's Bitcoin on steroids. It's like all this good things.
Do you accept other crypto? Or do you accept Bitcoin or any?
I will integrate a web payment for local deliveries with the last mile Bolt, which is the Uber from here. People can pay it in various currencies like USDT, USDC, BTC, whatever.
Okay. Is that CoinPal? Is that CoinPal?
Yeah, CoinPal. Yeah, sorry, it's CoinPal. Yes, but then you have the option that you can everything settle in Kaspa. So that's also in my head is like, okay, that's what I want to do. And that's most things that I'm trying to encourage people to do. For example, there is a guy here in Vilnius. They are leading a company. It's called Global Tips. It's really cool because it is this QRs for service. So if you are want to give a tip to someone, you just scan the QR code and you give the tip to this person. Nice. And I was saying, dude, you're in the digital payments world. Why not integrating payments in other currencies? And I was showing the advantage of Kaspa and so on. And you never know what the response is going to be. And that's kind of exciting somehow. I think Kaspa is the biggest thing I've seen somehow from a technical framework, also from an infrastructure perspective. There's no limits to it. Having this ultimate sequencer, fast instant confirmation times for any use case is basically a game changer. Lower fees, fast transactions, proof of work, Nakamoto, consensus security, hash rate protection. So that's something that is just impossible not to just consider and take a look into. When I first started doing my research for my PhD, my introduction was, okay, there is no legal consensus on compliance on digital assets. That's why I chose this topic. And now there is a trend, obviously, that people are trying to follow to try to make compliant and put crypto as a category like other asset classes. And I think anything that will occur, information is key. So
you kind of touched on it, but what are some upcoming Kaspa developments that you're most excited about?
10 BPS coming, I think it was a milestone because of what we'll bring with the possibility now that with the IGRA, for example, having a layer 2 in which you will have a base rollup and you have the possibility to have computation, smart contracts, DeFi applications will come. The moment the stable comes, that also is a question that the guy from the fintech background was asking to me. I have to pay you in Kaspa, but price changes. I don't want to pay you in something that is a volatile asset. If you will be using Circle or something like Euro stablecoin or USDC stablecoin, it will be another story. I'm very excited about Dark Knight actually as a protocol that is parameterless and you don't have to it works on the on the internet speed. So exciting in the sense that you don't need to put a parameter K for block confirmations and this will be protected against even, a collapsing situation that you can lose hash rate or if you have an internet attack or an energy attack or something like that.
Yeah, DAG Knight is the end game. As I think Jonathan mentioned it a couple times in some of the speeches, that there's nowhere else to go from there. It's the speed of the network. But think about if a bank standard accepts Kaspa.
It's just brilliant.
The percentage of mining fees will be in their.
I mean, if you think about it, is a bank, is a nation, is all these players that will absolutely make a game changer. And the reason being is, why they will implement Kaspa? It's faster. It will be 4 times faster than Solana. It will be cheaper. It will be safe than Ethereum. It will be, Bitcoin security. When banks, they realize that, they will have MEV protection. That's something that, within their interest, there might be something that they will want to look into because they don't want, bots to be front-running transactions every single time because people are extracting value from their potential customers or their stakeholders, and that's somehow in the financial industry might be even reputational damage.
I believe that once all of these things are implemented and in place and proven themselves, Kaspa will actually be the only layer 1 you actually need. It could be spacious enough and performant enough and cheap enough to support all of the utility you need to hold all of the layer 2s you could ever dream about putting on a network.
Listening to these guys is just hands down. There's no way. There's nothing near to this.
Shout out the chat, the Rue Barbarian, Anel, and the Kaspa community. Crypto Crew, Kaspa's worldwide breakthrough is a matter of time and adoption. More to come from Kaspa in terms of new alpha and new adoption. Prove all things, hold fast that which is good.
Stick around.
Fix your mind before you get to the grind. And with that said, let's continue to escape the matrix. Let's continue to be on the lookout for the next big thing here on the crypto ocean. Grow in grace and let's make some crypto waves. Say aye.